This is KCCK's Culture Crawl. I'm Dennis Green. I have two guests today from the Old Creamery Theater, upcoming production called Waiting for the Parade. Say hi to Jackie McCall and to Katie Coletta. Ladies, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
And tell me about Waiting for the Parade.
Well, Waiting for the Parade is on our studio stage, which is our smaller, more intimate space, and it's the story of 5 women during World War II, the last couple years of the war. And it's a great show because it has a through line, but then it also has a lot of sort of stops along the way that you get to see each individual woman in her story.
So, so the 5 women, are they all on the home front? Do we have some who are serving?
They're all on the home front.
Okay.
They come from very different walks of life and different generations too. Mm-hmm. My character has married a 40-some-year-old man who is not in the line of duty, but is very excited about the war, and she's a school teacher. So for her, it's the dichotomy of a husband who is not experiencing it, but her students who are volunteering. Whereas Jackie's character is of German descent. Do you want to tell them a little bit about?
My character it came to the country when she was 9, so she still has an accent. She's still very much an outsider to a lot of people, especially during that time. But not all of the women connect with her, but some of the other characters kind of take her in under their wing because she has her own problems to deal with. Mm-hmm. Also, Marquita Centers, which a lot of folks know her. She is a mother who has 2 sons, one in the war and one that is opposing the war, and that leads to some issues which are really interesting.
You know, we never thought about conscientious objectors and those who opposed the war in World War II. We've, of course, seen that a lot since, but that is a story that is not really told very much about the Second World War.
No. I think the playwright did such a good job of not making any of these women stereotypical. I mean, there's one character who is more the Rosie the Riveter, who is gonna, who works down at the factory and is gonna get stuff done. But the journeys they go throughout the play and just dealing with life and the guilt of being home, but trying to put on the best face they possibly can. It's a really beautiful story.
Well, it does seem like he's really found some characters and some people and some stories that we don't think about.
Yes,
very much. Absolutely. As being, the story of somebody from Germany and their experience in America in World War II, and of course the mother of the objectors. So we've talked about 3. We got the gung ho lady. We've got the school teacher. We've got the German woman, and you said there are 5.
And Mom Marquita, and then our last character. She is someone who, she's lonely, let's put it that way, and her husband may or may not be coming home, and her story is more about trying to survive and figure out how to get through.
Yeah. Jack, you have a great line in the script. In the picnic scene, do you want to?
Yeah. Well, she says, she says, do you think poorly of me? And she says, no, I just think that's how she manages to survive. And I think that's really kind of how I think kind of encapsulates everything. It's like that's how these women.
What are you going to have to do? And you'll do whatever it takes to get through. And yeah. Yeah, that line in particular every night always strikes me as
yeah.
Talking with Jackie and Katie from the Old Creamery Theater about Waiting for the Parade. Upcoming production opens next week, I think.
Yes,
the 20th?
Sure does. Yep. August 20th.
And of course, Jackie, you've been here many times, part of the continuing permanent staff of the Old Creamery Theater. Katie, tell me a little bit about your background and what led you here.
This is my 3rd year with the Creamery, actually. I started here as an intern right out of college and have found a beautiful home here. I'm just really lucky. My fiance, Keegan, works at the theater as well, so we've been really lucky to find a professional theater that we can work at all the time and together, and it's been really great.
Nice. Where were you before here?
I grew up in Rockton, Illinois, and went to school at Millikan University in Decatur, Illinois.
Nice. Well,
So,
yeah, it is.
Midwestern.
That's
yeah.
right. It is.
Not too far from home.
And it's obviously it's great to be at a place like Old Creamery, and I bet you get to do a lot of. I always think about your company in particular. Boy, you want to get a little bit of experience about every aspect of being in a
yeah.
theater. This is the place.
Yep.
Yes.
There are no specialists.
No, we do everything. We just finished our Camp Creamery programs for the summer, which I love working with the kids. But I will say it is nice to just worry about my own self for this show. That it's like I know where I have to be and don't have 30 children following me. I love them dearly.
Right.
But,
Yes.
but
well, I always say after we finish doing our camp, which we do a camp here too, that I really enjoy it, and it's so exhausting. And all I can think of is, if I were a teacher, I would rinse and repeat that same experience for 39 more weeks.
Exactly. God bless them.
So yes, and successful run with camp this year
Oh
too.
yes,
Had a lot of kids
did
come in
great.
and had fun.
Yeah.
Over 600 students in 12 different
Nice.
cities. So I really think we
Because you
did a
take that on the
lot.
road. You do your
Oh,
camps.
yes.
You don't bring all the kids to the Amanas. You go.
We've
to,
got 1 week in
you do-
Amana,
but you
but
go
then-
out and you go
yes.
to different cities.
Yep.
Yep. And we were just, as we were driving in today, talking about the locations that we're going to have next year, because almost everybody has already said, yes, we want you back. And then a bunch of new people that we haven't seen before have called and said, hey, do you have any
have a
open
spot?
weeks?
Which is good.
So,
We just
yeah.
need people to fill it.
Excellent. Well, this play is Waiting for the Parade, story of 5 women and their experiences on the home front in World War II. And what are the run dates?
We open August 20th and run through September 6th. So kind of a short run, Thursday through Sunday. But we hope that we have a lot of folks come out and see a really lovely show about some interesting women.
And if people want tickets, they can get them on your website, which is
oldcreamery.com, or you can always give our box office a call also. You can call 1-800-35-AMANA or 319-622-6262.
all together now. Well, thanks so much for coming in, and have a great run with the show.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.